Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. I know it's been one hell of a week. My son is headed out to go see or spend some time with his biological father and get ready for Thanksgiving. We got a good Thanksgiving holiday coming up here shortly. The markets are not holding up well. It's been a shit week, unfortunately. As I'm sure many of you are aware, but while many of the influencers are just continuing to play the drama over and over and over and over again, they are bringing new information to light as details unfold. But kind of getting tired of it. Either way, Bitcoin's kind of stabilizing around the 16.5 range. Will we see a further drop? It's possible. Everybody thought the bottom end was in before. I could say even myself, I thought that was the bottom. 17.5 was the bottom, but obviously we pushed down the lower to 15.6. We're making higher lows at least, but at Black Swan events can take all of that away, and that's exactly what this week was, full of Black Swan events, because of people in prominent positions or people in a position to influence others, especially those in highly influential positions or higher leadership positions. Obviously, we're taken back or taken advantage of. If you guys want to give me billions of dollars and let me, exit scam you, but I'll go straight to jail. But other people can do it, and they'll drag that shit out like there's no tomorrow. It's unfortunate. We've been talking about this for the past week now. I'm kind of getting tired of it. New information has been coming more and more light as the days go by. I've been streaming some of the conversations that Mario and the team on Twitter Spaces have been having. Not all of their speculation, and some of it was assumption and speculations, then backed up by verification and some of it facts. But they're a little bit too much for me. They're not on the same wavelength I am, and maybe I'm not on the same wavelength they are. I just don't agree with everything they're saying. But the facts are the facts. The facts are even after the bankruptcy filing, FTT tokens were printed out of thin air. For what reason, we could speculate, but that brings up a good point. There's a lot of tokens right now that exchanges use to make, like Binance has BNB token, right? And then they have Binance USD. I think there is different exchanges that all have their own stable coin or token. Crypto.com Crow. We saw what happened with Terra Luna. So my question is, should they be allowed to have their own token like the exchange? Should they continue to use or have this token that they can just print out of thin air, right? That they can make more of, right? You could see on the right hand side here, right below me, that there's a circulating supply, and then there's a bar showing how much of that supply is left. And for example, PAX USDP, there's no limit on the circulating supply. Let's look for another one. It looks like KuCoin token does have it. And I think KuCoin and OKEX and a number of other leadership personnel came onto the space to answer some tough questions, because you want to see proof of reserves, but you also want to see proof of liability. What is your debt? What do you like? Don't show me your income. Show me your debt to income ratio, right? Show proof of both sides of the coin. And Gemini Dollar here too, which I'm not sure if Gemini is still paused. I believe Gemini and a couple others paused withdrawals. And I even had an issue where I couldn't even withdraw my Ethereum from Coinbase. But they said that they just found it suspicious that I was withdrawing all my money all at once, so they locked the account, which is stupid to me. I'm withdrawing my money because I shouldn't keep my money on exchange, and I didn't. It's not enough that it will hurt me to the point where me and my family are screwed. We're living in a cardboard box, but it was enough for me to feel uncomfortable keeping any money on exchanges, which I always preach to others. Not your keys, not your coins. That is true, But the convenience factor is something that plays into why so many people were screwed over, right? FTX was one of the largest exchanges in the US, the second largest in the world. And the convenience factor was there. It was a nice little clean little GUI that you could participate on, just like most of the other exchanges are. And the convenience was there to keep your funds there and then transact quickly. And then, hey, Sam Bankman-Fried seems like a good guy. I don't have to worry about it. This ain't going to be a Mount Gox or what have you. It'll be fine. And then some of the more richer individuals and influencers got sharked. So, I trust no one is what I said in the previous stream. I still stand by that. There's only a few people. Like, I have a few friends, and this is just a little bit personal information. If you don't care about that, then thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out for me. But I have a few friends, but I can only count my true friends on one hand. Everybody else is just acquaintances, coworkers, stuff like that. As far as trusting people to hold money or to, help me move when I need to move, or if I'm broken down the side of the road to pick me up, there's only a handful, or less than a handful, that I can count on. An exchange should not be one of them. So these exchanges that have their own token and then have a majority stake in their own damn token that they can print willy-nilly, bet against using users' collateral or funds, needs to stop. It absolutely needs to stop. And your liabilities you need to have a backup, or like you need to have a fund that if you did lose XYZ bets, hedges, whatever, that there is a backup or reserve fund to cover the cost, to cover losses, but still to keep your business operational. And clearly that is not what's happening. But it's not going to happen it's going to happen now. But what was interesting about the SBF situation, FTX, is the more information came out, the more we saw the individuals they were working with, that they communicated with, that they supported and stuff like that. The more you could see that it was more or less, look the other way. I'm going to slip you this bill. Look the other way. I'll catch up with you later. And so he's not in a jail cell. He's not arrested. We haven't sent SEAL Team 6 to go grab his ass. So. But if you best believe if I was doing that shit, I'd be in jail right now. But very interesting that they continue to print money after the bankruptcy filing. That's very shady and illegal. But this has just been a shit week. It really has. What's interesting, though, is mining profits haven't really been impacted that much. Like, I'm still around the negatives, right? But it hasn't been, like, huge negative, right? It was anywhere between negative $4 to $7, depending on the cryptocurrency. And it hasn't really shaken up that much. I mean, yeah, it's still down after the Ethereum merge. But even after this big dip in the cryptocurrency market, it's not down that much. Very interesting to me. I don't know. What do you guys think about this stupid shit? I think we talked about this to our face turn blue. So it's just quite unfortunate. But from my understanding, and I I'm not an expert in the situation. There's so many other content creators that talked about it. From my understanding, sorry about that. You had Alameda Research, Caroline, the CEO, saying on a call that they don't use stop losses, saying on a call that they use FTX funds to settle Alameda clients' books or whatever, and using Alameda kind of as a bank to make a borrow. And then, so excuse me, let me see. I'm saying this wrong. I'm taking users' funds. I want people to sign up, right? So I start marketing on Mercedes Formula One team. I start marketing. I buy the Miami stadium. I start marketing with various teams. I buy another football stadium for college or what have you. And I'm just pushing out marketing after marketing. I run a Super Bowl ad. I got Tom Brady. And I'm just marketing the hell out of it. So more and more users are coming online. More and more users are depositing their funds into FTX. And then I utilize those funds, unbeknownst to them, to place a bet And to have the liquidity for that bet, I borrow from Alameda. That bet doesn't pan out. I lose the user's funds, and I lose the money, that I needed to repay back to Alameda. So what do? I print a bunch of my own fucking token. And it's just this deadly circle. But the biggest thing that I think really impacted them is not only did CZ call their bluff and call bullshit, and that's why when they liquidated their holdings of FTT token, it really sent this whole thing in a spiral, bringing everything to light. So thank you, CZ. But there was some inconsistencies there. And the only way that you would have been able to tell, you and I would have been able to tell, is if you were a blockchain analysis or analyst. You would have been looking at the different transactions. Oh, why is that going here? Why is so many billions of dollars going here? Whose wallet is this? Oh, this wallet's tied to Alameda. Interesting. They said that they don't use FTX funds, but then here we are, Caroline's saying that they do, and then I see it on the blockchain. So I never got into FTX. I never promoted FTX. However, I have been bit before, like BlockFi, which is a company that SBF tried to save. I was using BlockFi because of the interest rate. I think there was some regulation or some restructuring going on. The last crash, right, when it was Three Arrows Capital and Celsius, a number of others, that when BlockFi took a hit before SBF saved them, there was some restructuring going on to where it's like you can't offer this ridiculous APY or APR. There's no way that you could keep up with that. When you see those high interest rates, and that's what a lot of people love about the crypto space. They're looking for these high interest rates or high yield potential, but the risks are fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's why the banks don't offer such a high interest rate. Let's see if I can still search by it. Filters. No, what is it called? Exchanges, derivatives, spot. Does it show? It used to show interest. I don't think it does anymore. Products, events, diamonds, referral, learn, earn, converter, free airdrops. I need to look into that. Free airdrops. I guess they don't have it anymore. But there used to be a way to track like what platform offers the most interest on your cryptocurrency. And they were 5, 7, 8, 10%. Terra was 20. And I think FTX actually had something similar to that. If not, Alameda did. By the way, I saw Chump Change mention something about Pink Chain being an exit scam. I haven't looked into that. I was starting to look into it when I saw it on Crypto Mikkel's stream, and thank you, Crypto Mikkel, and everybody that came over. But I haven't looked into it deep enough yet. I'm very busy, and I'm trying to get ready for next week, which I will be down in Miami for the Decentral conference, hopefully participating, connecting, and speaking on a number of different subjects. And there is still the giveaway going on. If you haven't signed up, there's a giveaway. Is no purchase necessary. However, if you do purchase a cert from the collections that are available, Trump Change has a design, I have a design, Red Panda Mining has a design, you do get additional entries, which obviously increase your chance to win something. For me, my prizes are an RTX A2000 and a EVGA XR1 capture card. So I'm going to run a quick ad spot just to pay the bills. Well, it's not really an ad spot because I'm not getting paid. I'm doing this, guys, because I just want to promote the giveaway, give you a chance. The Gleam.io giveaway link is down below. Again, no purchase necessary, but shirts do give you additional entries. So let me run that real quick, and I'll try to get a little bit more organized this morning.
Octominer and 9 other YouTubers are going to be giving away 10 prizes to 10 lucky winners. Each YouTuber has their own custom design that has been created and will be available for sale starting on November 1st. There will only be 50 shirts of each design available to buy. Each t-shirt purchase will be worth 50 entries, without any limit on the number of shirts you can buy. You don't want to purchase a shirt? No problem. We got you covered. There are free ways to enter just by clicking the Gleam URL link down below in the description. We will also be giving away a portion of the proceeds to the Water Project Incorporated, a 501c3 nonprofit organization unlocking human potential by providing reliable water projects to communities in sub-Saharan Africa who suffer needlessly from a lack of access to clean water and proper sanitation. The Community Crypto Tuber 500 giveaway will run from November 1st to November 29th. Those will be the available dates to enter. We will be having a live stream on YouTube to select the winners randomly using Gleam on Wednesday, November 30th. Good luck! Octominer and 9 other YouTube.
Check out Cello. Thoughts? K-Town, whenever you promote a cryptocurrency, the YouTube will automatically hide it. I'll take a look at that. If you guys are trying to get my attention, just tag me or send a super chat. But let's take a look at a couple things here. As you can see, the crypto news, the reason I don't have like an organized Caffeine and Crypto where I have all these articles I'm gonna go through is because it's all FTX. It's all FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, how the crypto collapsed, how this guy got away with it, blah, blah, blah. It's the same shit, different day. If you notice on my channel, I've been promoting more or less the basics on how to store your cryptocurrency, going over, everything from identifying your needs to mobile wallets. There's going to be more videos coming in the future. Yes, I did do some live streams about what I call this situation as the crypto cleansing. We'll get back. There will be some spots of regular content, but I want to continue to push out these videos. They're not getting a lot of views, which is part of the problem. You're trying to help people. There was a call for the influencers in the space to push out content showing self-custody, showing how to use self-custodial wallets, showing how people can manage their keys, their coins, the benefits of not, don't keep, if you're not going to be trading on a regular basis or in a short time frame, you shouldn't be keeping your funds on exchange, you should be keeping it on a wallet. But I'm not seeing too many influencers do that. What I'm seeing is a bunch of influencers cover this damn topic, which we already beat into the ground, even though there's more things coming to light. So as a small content creator, I'm not reaching that many people. But again, if I could help at least one person, then the channel's done good. So yeah, it's a bunch of news about FTX and stuff like that. So there's not much to cover. I'm probably going to end the stream early. Timeline of cryptocurrency exchange, FTX history and collapse. There was actually a very good video from Code Fusion. I don't know if all the data that they got was 100% validated or facts, but it's starting to seem that way as more and more stuff come to light. But they break down the timeline. And if you want it in visual form rather than me explaining it to you, I would go check out Cold Fusion's most recent video on the FTX situation and Sam Bankman-Fried. But yeah, once this started getting heated online between CZ and Sam Bankman-Fried, and then CZ was like, "Yo, I'm pulling my billions out, peace." And Caroline was like, "Oh, we'll buy it from you for $20 or Shire." Oh. And then that shit didn't went through. That was it. Once they showed that the house of cards could fall, or that the so-called god of crypto was able to bleed, that he was human, that's exactly what happened. It was a run on the bank situation. We had a small hiccup there with the connection, but there's nothing I can do with Comcast. They've been out here multiple times and they still suck. I think he tried to explain himself with some reporters on Vox. Altcoin Daily did a really good job of kind of breaking this down. It's basically an idiot trying to explain himself. As everybody said, he was a genius and intelligent. And maybe I bought into that a little bit too, but I didn't buy into it enough to keep my funds on an exchange called FTX. I did use Binance. I do use Coinbase, but most of my holdings are in wallets I have full control of. And then I use the exchanges every now and then. Like for my 3 commas, which, believe it or not, FTX or Sam Bankman-Fried had exposure to, like 3 commas in the web. Obviously, I don't know how the impacts are, like, how deep the impacts go, but SBF and FTX had ties to a lot of things, not only in the crypto space, but in the traditional space. So how this has impacted them, nobody knows until it's too late, and then shit hits the fan. So we'll see how that pans out. But unless I'm trying to make some trades with my Algobot or manual trades, all my funds are kept safe and sound. But this is pretty interesting news. Something different than the same old, same old. Charles Hoskinson, CEO of the firm behind Cardano, says the network will strive to preserve privacy while giving access to regulators and auditors. Input Output Global, or IOG, is the firm behind Cardano blockchain, is releasing a new privacy-focused blockchain called Midnight, the token called Dust, to accompany the new network. Midnight, which is underpinned by the zero-knowledge proof technology, is one of many excuse me, side chains now being deployed on Cardano, and will go beyond previous privacy projects by delivering zero-knowledge proof smart contracts, IOG CEO or Charles Hoskinson said during an event in Edinburgh University in Scotland on Friday. The system will walk the line between preserving privacy and allowing regulators and auditors in the backdoor into the system when permission is granted. So obviously, when they call for verification, validation of XYZ transaction, who is this, what's their identity, obviously they might be able to see that through this backdoor. But is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? We'll have to see. Midnight has involved privacy coin technology, where everything was anonymous by default, which is what Zcash and Monero did with ZK Snarks and Ring signatures. Hoskins said in an interview, blah, 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 referring to the two other privacy coins and their encryption method. This is a completely new way of writing and running private smart contracts and private computation. So you can have a private DEX, or decentralized exchange, or go mine an anonymous data set, or these type of things. Privacy coins have always been lionized by crypto libertarians, but have been viewed warily by regulators, fearful of how the technology might be used to facilitate, money laundering schemes, funding terrorism, crime, all that stuff. Yet privacy is something that every business has a legal requirement to explore these days. Hoskinson said, yada, yada. You need programmability. You can't just take Zcash and fork it and somehow it work. What was needed was the ability to write this stuff in a normal programmable language, not some weird snark thing, but JavaScript or something like that, something developers can understand and get a guarantee you have privacy. The paper was published 2 years back, titled Kachina, Gymkhana. No, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. Blah, 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 which derives. Yep, okay, cool. This is what the enterprise absolutely wants, and we have seen Walmart and some of the largest companies in the world working on privacy with Hyperledger. At the same time, we've serviced traditional cryptocurrency needs, especially when you look at DEXs that want to prevent front-end running and these type of things. Front-end running like MEV, sandwich trading, stuff like that. So very, very interesting stuff. We'll see how that turns out. But I do believe there's a world of crypto where privacy is going to be needed. Privacy is important to many of you. It's important to me. But how is it going to fall in when we have, for example, the EU trying to regulate the privacy coins into the ground or ban the privacy coins into the ground? And obviously China has their own token. They ban mining. So they're going to try to control the narrative. And does the privacy token have a place in the Chinese ecosystem or the EU ecosystem or the US ecosystem? We'll just have to wait and see how regulators respond. Because obviously, if they see a chain where they have access to a backdoor and they can just do whatever the fuck they want, or validate or verify or whatever they want to do, then that's going to be attractive. So is it really privacy? Right? The NSA wants to listen on everything that every person is doing to make sure they're not doing anything nefarious, funding terrorism, speaking with, America's Most Wanted or what have you. So how is that going to pan out? They're going to have the authority to just keep that back door open and keep an eye on the transactions as they go through. I'm not sure, because I'm not sure what the back door looks like. I'm not sure what kind of access that will give regulators or personnel. So we'll have to see. But it's still interesting nonetheless. Bitcoin traders increase leverage longs even as crypto critics say BTC is a pure Ponzi. Bitcoin has been called a Ponzi scheme for years now. I don't think it's a Ponzi scheme. When it was developed with good intentions to get the power back into the hands of the people to, kind of be their own bank, right? Stop relying on a central authority and stuff like that. Being able to transact across borders without having to pay exorbitant fees. And all the other keywords, permissionless, immutable, all that stuff. But we made this, we made a cryptocurrency for a decentralized world, but we ran for a centralized space. And I think I said that wrong, but this decentralized ecosystem that we were supposed to be building upon, we got lazy, and we just said, yeah, we just use centralized applications, centralized authorities, centralized programs to just do everything because it's convenient, right? I just want to go to my phone, and if I want to send you Bitcoin, I just scan your QR code, send you Bitcoin. You can do that without having to keep it on an exchange, right? But people want a nice, pretty picture, a nice, pretty GUI, very user-friendly, very intuitive. And instead of worrying about, my private keys, my seed phrase, worrying about the different responsibilities that one would have with a full node wallet, a mobile wallet, or a browser extension in which you own your the cryptocurrency outright. They rather do it all centralized because it's all convenience. It's laziness. They don't want that extra responsibility. They got enough on their plate, right? So it's the price you pay. You didn't want to have the responsibility of maintaining your own keys, so you kept on an exchange and you lost out. Sorry. Let's go look up what Chump Change was talking about Pink Chain real quick. And I see a couple people tagging me, and we're gonna go look that up. 1 second. Pink Chain Crypto. All right, so when I looked up on fog hashing on your line, your video pops up, so that's positive. Oh, cool, that's what's up. I do have an update coming out later this week. My unit is kind of like one of the earlier units. So like with all new technology, all new products, right? The engineering one sample or the beginning units always have issues. There is a small issue, not a bad issue, it's just a small issue that I would need to deal with. I am working with fog hashing, but that video update will come later this week. Stay tuned for that. Let's see here. Got another one. Gandalf, what are you saying? I just got some CMP 90 HXs. Nice. And holy crap, even with 3 fan running and 100 spin, it's 90C. Yeah, those things run hot. They run really hot. I want to do some NFTs of my bonsai trees, but not sure where to start. Any suggestions? So the NFT market is crazy. Let's put a pin in that real quick. Let's put a pin in that, and we'll go back to that's a good question. I'll go explore it right now with you guys watching, as I try to be a person that acts like he's intelligent. I am intelligent, just not in all areas. Don't expect me to know everything. So what did Chump Change say? He said something about it being an exit scam. I have to go and look. I'm not sure. I may have missed a conversation. I'm not entirely sure. But this coin operates on ePash. Looks like they got Binance Smart Contract, and you can add it to your MetaMask. I mine like just to see the hash rate and the profitability, like not much at all, like 0.1. Like that ain't shit. But I am not sure. If anybody has any information, maybe Chump Change was saying a joke. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe there is some truth to it, but I'm not finding it because I'm not spending enough time looking. Let me know. Is Pink Chain an exit scam cryptocurrency? I mean, it's not something I would continue to mine 24/7. I think some people were trying to, but we'll see. All right, so let's go look for NFT. So NFT best NFT marketplace. Crypto.com, centralized exchange. Spider Tanks, I guess that's an NFT. Best NFT marketplaces of November 2022. All right. That's partners. Okay. So OpenSea, obviously. OpenSea is really good. I think, but the gas is ridiculous. Did they start allowing Polygon? Let's see something here. Did they start allowing Polygon as payment? Hey, let me connect real quick. Hang on. Let's see here. I thought I saw some of these will like take wrapped ETH. Yeah, WETH. So is that add to cart? Let me see something. Crypto, credit card, clear all. I think some of these will accept it. But OpenSea, Rarible, and the modern investor is on Rarible. Like, here's their page. And, I mean, if you could, I would try to get on the Polygon ecosystem, or at least an NFT ecosystem that uses or can utilize Polygon. So OpenSea and Rarible, I mean, you're obviously not going to be trading NBA cards or anything like that, but oh, here we go, chains. It's right up here. I missed it. All right, so Arbitrum, Avalanche, Ethereum, Catalina, Optimism, Polygon, boom. And this is where, you know, all that mining you did, if you did it on Ethermine, getting paid out in Polygon or Matic instead of ETH, or getting paid WETH on Polygon, this will be a huge benefit. So Pet Community Fund, Unstoppable Domains, Planet Assets. Is this a game? Yeah, so it displays in-game assets of Planet. What is that? 9? Planet 9 Metaverse. Holders can expect airdrops, whitelist, utility in the game, such as upgrades, accelerated rewards, and much more. So if you do OpenSea, ooh, what is this? Oh, Gods Unchained. Yeah, I forgot Gods Unchained is on Rarible. At the end of each turn, destroy an enemy creature with 3 health or less. So basically, you know, Magic the Gathering. Can we choose our chain on here too? Let's go to the main Rarible. Oh, that was his collection. Just give me 1 second. That's a nice collection, Mr. The Modern Investor. Explore. Those are collections. Type. Options. Price. Status. We could connect our wallet. But I don't see where we could choose our chain. Oh, here we go. Right here. It's up top. Polygon. Chicken Derby. Okay. And the gas is a lot lower. So I would say OpenSea or Rarible, but try to play around in the Matic space first before you go into the Ethereum space, because the gas fees, like, I don't know, let's do one right now. Because I've been trying to sell my collection for a while. Let me see here. Profile. Like, so I like Formula Drift. right? It's taking a while to load. Is my internet being silly, or is OpenSea being silly? I think OpenSea is being silly. Interesting. No offers. And then sell. We could do a timed auction. Highest bidder, WETH or USDC. If I do fixed price, I could do ETH. Let's say, what is it? ETH to USD. I'm trying to figure this out live. I don't give a fuck. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's $6. Let's do 8. Yeah, so $10 after fees. Set duration 1 month. All right, so service fee 2.5%, creator fee 8%. Did I make that? You probably could do better than I did. You could remove. I think you could like take away a creator fee and play around with this. Service fee you can't do anything about, but creator fee you can, and it will be potential earnings right underneath $9. Complete listing. Let's see what the gas fee is gonna be. Oh, I gotta open up my ledger to do it. Can I see the gas though? Where's the gas? Yeah, I can't see the gas. Not yet. I would have to open up my ledger to do it. So, I mean, Polygon would be where it's at. I made this collection because the point was to sell it. And Universal High especially, because some of these NFTs actually have some Ethereum in it. Not much, but it was during the time of the more higher, prices and stuff. But some of these NFTs have ETH in it, and what I was going to do is the proceeds for people who bought these NFTs were going to help me sponsor some veterans to get their medical marijuana card here in Florida. But when I was trying to add it to the sale, the fees were ridiculous. So I didn't want to do it because I didn't want you guys to get screwed over by fees. I can't remember. Do you have... No, I don't have a video on how to create an NFT, but it's very easy. Let's create one right now. If I remember how. Let's see here. Collections. Oh, yeah, create. Boom, create. Oh, yeah, I gotta fucking hook up my... All right, hang on. Log out. What do I have? I think I got a number of different wallets available. Let's cancel. Let's switch accounts to this one. Connect. Accept and sign. You sign. Changing your name and everything. You could do that. But let's see here. Go to this. Click create. And then, you can put in a picture, a video, an audio, or a 3D model. The supported files are JPEG, PNG, GIF, SVG, MP4, WEB, MP3, WAVE, OGG, GLB, GLF, max size of 100 gigabytes. You give it a name. You can add like an external link. OpenSea will include a link to this URL on its items detail page so that users can click to learn more about it. So if you had like a link to like your game or in-game item or something like that, maybe a YouTube channel, I don't know, just an outside external link after the name, give it a short description. And then what's really cool is you not only can you add it to your collections, like the 3 collections I have on the other wallet, but you can add properties, right? We could be like, this, let's say here, this is going to be health, right? And this is, plus 10 to health or some shit. I don't know. Add more, This could be intellect. I'm going to do plus 15. You know, add more. We're going to add, and then these attributes would actually apply in game if you had a game to do that with. What's very interesting, and there's a game called Mineable that I've been playing around with that I'm going to do a video soon. It's in beta, and there's some promise to it. There's some promise to it. I don't want to shill it. I don't want to promote it, but I'm going to look at it. I'm going to show you what I see, and more features are coming in the future. And it kind of feels like this, right? So you would go to properties and you can specify the hash rate of that GPU, and then what would be the performance of that GPU, and what would be the earnings of that GPU, and the durability, and the, you know, you can overclock it, and you can do a bunch of cool stuff. So your properties, so where you can add attributes, or excuse me, stats is where you add attributes. I'm sorry. Properties, where you can add, I guess, textural traits that show up as rectangles. So I guess that would be maybe character name or whatever. Levels, numeral traits that show as progress bar. Stats. You can have unlockable content in it, which is how I put the Ethereum in some of the NFTs. Explicit or sensitive content, because some people want to be like, you know, OnlyFans and want to have some explicit content on there. And then you could set the number of supply, the number of items that can be minted, no gas cost to you. And so you could be like, there's only 20 of these, there's only 50 of these, so on and so forth. So you can make it unique. But that's what it looks like on OpenSea. Let's see what it looks like on Rarible. Great. I could choose my chain. Switch network. All right. If you want to highlight the uniqueness of the individuality of your item, multiple, if you want to share your NFT with large numbers, okay. So if it's one-off, single, if you're going to have multiple, like 20 of your bonsai plants, maybe multiple, so on and so forth. We're going to go with single right now. And kind of the same thing. So PNG, GIF or GIF, Web, P, MP4, MP3, 100 megabytes max, fixed price, timed auction, put on marketplace, enter the price to allow users to instantly purchase your NFT. You can turn that off. There's a service fee. That's actually a lot cheaper, 1% instead of 2.5% that we saw in OpenSea. We could set the expiration date of our listing. Unlocked once purchased. Unlockable content feature for Polygon coming soon. That's pretty cool. That's not there yet, but I think that's on Ethereum. Name, description, royalties. So this is every time the NFT is sold, you know, you would get a royalty of that. Show advanced settings. There's some properties that we can add. And yeah, it looks like you can add multiple properties, right? Like stats and shit like that. Maybe it's because I'm on the Ethereum chain. Let's go back here. Let's go to Ethereum and see when we create, does it actually allow us to have multiple stats? Nope. So OpenSea, if like you're trying to create like a, you know, an MMO metaverse game, right? RPG metaverse game, because you get so much more that you can add down here as far as like stats and properties and stuff like that versus Rarible, where it looks like it's only a handful of things. Let's try adding one thing. Oh no, you can. All right, sweet. Okay, cool. But Rarible does have less fees or less costs in the as far as service fee goes. Maybe it was because I was on Polygon. Let me scroll up. No, it's still 1%. So versus 2.5, Rarible is only 1%. But then it's about marketing your NFTs on these various platforms. Do you have the time to do that? Because that's going to be the next question. Do you have the time to actually market your NFTs on these platforms? You know, what makes your NFT project more attractive than the next one? You know, you like me. I told people about the NFTs. I told them about the mission. I told them about funds will be going to helping me sponsor veterans and getting the medical marijuana card. Nobody's made an offer, even though it's not sale. Like I didn't put it on sale because I didn't want you guys to pay crazy prices. Nobody's made an offer. So you gotta promote the shit out of it. So if you got time to do that, go for it. Hate NFTs.eth. Is that really something you registered? Is that really something you registered? This isn't you, but I just think it's funny. FUD button Inc. What is it? ETH domain registry. Can I search? Where's the search? No. Yeah, you did. That's funny. That's funny. That's hilarious. You did that on July. Okay. So ENS, Ethereum name service, I thought was pretty interesting. I play around in the DNS world. That's my full-time job. So I think that's hilarious. I do have some unstoppable domains, which is kind of like ENS, obviously. A little bit subtle differences in between the two of them. But anyways, yeah, I don't have much of a video for you guys today, man. I'm just mad. Like, look at my hair. Like, seriously. I need a haircut. I'm trying to get ready for next week. I'm trying to put all my energy into, like, my son's going again to spend time with his biological father. So packing him, wife's getting him to the airport right now, taking care of the wife, taking care of my other son, and trying to get shit done. And trying to keep up with all this FTX news has been really challenging. But other content creators doing a great job covering the news, covering the updates. Nothing against them for covering the topic. I'm just saying that, during a time where everybody's questioning, well, nobody showed me how to store my crypto myself. Nobody showed me that. They didn't look hard enough because I've done videos on it. Multiple people have done videos on it, but it's been a hot minute since we've done videos on it. So again, just like search engines and Google search results and YouTube search results, those videos that might be older are not going to show towards the top. When you type in crypto wallet, it's going to be something else. It's going to be somebody promoting some centralized exchange. Actually, let's go look that up. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is Crypto Trend. It looks like he's promoting a hardware wallet. There's another hardware wallet. There's another hardware wallet. There's a step-by-step guide. How to get crypto off exchange step-by-step. Good job. Good job, guys. But that was 1 year ago. That's 4 days. Good job. CNET 1 year ago. Crypto Trend 10 days ago. Thank you. So some of these smaller ones are actually doing it. Not ones I know of, but ain't nothing against that. But some of the ones, the more prominent influencers, I haven't seen them do it yet. That's very interesting. So smaller content creators are trying to help people store their crypto. MoneyZG just did it 4 days ago. Good job. Good job. Yeah, but I mean, we need, like, they're like a couple K views. We need the people that get, a lot of views to give us some help, Top 3 cold wallets, best places to hodl Bitcoin. Now, he only did that 3 months ago before all this. So, I mean, yeah, okay. Ben did do something. Coin Bureau, best free crypto wallets, top 5 safest picks 1 year ago. I mean, it's still relevant. It's just when somebody's searching for things, especially through Google search or asking Siri or asking Google, what does that device feed them? A bunch of bullshit and centralized exchanges as options, or like legit offerings? That's my question. It doesn't matter. So again, Magic Lucky and Gandalf, it's all about helping one person. If you share this with somebody, like you go to Thanksgiving dinner, and not this video particularly, this video sucks. But like one of my videos, because somebody had a question about, how to prepare their ASIC for immersion cooling, and it could help that one person out, then I count that as a success. This is not meant for the masses. I'm not a masses type of person. My entertainment value, I think that's what it is. I think I don't bring that energy. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But to keep that energy on a day-to-day and make content day in, day out while working a full-time job and being a full-time family man is fucking draining. And I don't have the energy to do that. I'm not a young man anymore. I'm not a spring chicken. So, like, it's trying to get the analytical, the facts, the data out there for you is what my main focus is. I probably could do a little bit better in presenting it. Like, hey, guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be looking at, like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm who I am. Take me for who I am. Or there's other content creators that you can love and be just as happy. I like to focus on the data, right? How fast is this GPU? What's the efficiency we could get on it? What's the power draw? What's the power draw at the wall? What kind of voltage are we getting? What's the memory at? What's the memory voltage at? What's the SoC at? Like that stuff is what I love. That type of stuff is what makes me happy. But it just doesn't get the views. There's a lot more entertainment stuff out there. But the biggest thing is, again, making content. And it looks like I'm not the only one, but we're smaller channels trying to educate people on how to properly store their crypto in wallets that they have full control of. And we need some of the bigger guys to do it as well. Ben did it 3 months ago. Perfect timing. Maybe he could do another refresher for, like, instead of just cold storage wallets, maybe mobile wallets or maybe full node wallets. Talk about the pros and cons to a full node wallet. Stuff like that, I think, will be very, very helpful. And I'm thinking about just hopping online like we're doing now. Not today because I got to go run some errands, got to go see my mom and stuff. But doing like live consultations. If you or somebody that's watching has questions about, what wallet they should use and stuff like that, I would ask some questions. Like, what type of person are you? Are you always on the go? You're on your mobile all the time? Do you have a laptop? Do you have a desktop? How often do you use your laptop or desktop? Are you one that's very paranoid and you want the most security within cold storage, hardware, paper wallet? Like, I would ask questions to identify what type of user that person is, and then help them find the wallet that's best for them. And there's going to be additional questions because it really depends on the number of cryptos they want or what kind of cryptos they want to store. Because if they don't care about Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuff like that, and they care about these little rare S coins, then that's going to make it a little bit harder. For example, if we go to most recently added and we look up most of these coins that are in the most recently added, there's probably not going to be a large source of data as far as information-wise. Let's just pick something real quick. Let's pick something that's been pumping for the past 24 hours. All right, so let's look at PalPad. All right, so we go to their website. All right, so they're going to be using a browser extension, right? So MetaMask or Wallet Connect, certain apps like Trust and Exodus, stuff like that, which I go over in a future video. Just stay tuned. Would support that. Let's pick a different cryptocurrency. So this is on BNB. So this would probably be Binance Smart Chain, is what you would store this crypto on, and the Binance Smart Chain browser extension does allow you to do that as well. Let's see here. White paper team staking about. Buy now. roadmap, website launch, white paper, yada, yada, yada. So it looks like it would just be the Binance Smart Chain wallet is where you would get it. Yep, pretty much. Called it. This one doesn't have. This looks like crap. So like that's the hard part, is not every person is the same. They might want some rare cryptocurrency, some cryptocurrency I never heard of. So Optimism, that would be on the Optimism chain. BNB, that would be on the Binance Smart Chain. Ethereum, that would probably be like a MetaMask. So the like browser extensions will probably work best for them. Polygon, you know, that could be also on MetaMask. So it really depends on the cryptocurrency they have. And with asking these questions and talking with the individual, I can help them out. And providing that, you know, just on my spare time to help you out, then I'm happy. I'm happy to help. Not just here in this world for my own selfish ambitions. I say that many times. GPU mining is over. LOL, GPU mining as we speak. So not really dead. Yep. Nothing will be as profitable as ETH. Nothing is worth anything. Well, I don't know, man. You want to know how I made a nice little bag? You want me to show you how I made a nice little bag? So maybe not the Neoxia one, or Noxa. I keep saying that wrong. What was that other token? What was that other token that's not here anymore? Was it this? I don't think it was this. Let's go look. Let's do 1 hour. 2 hours. What's the volume on this one? 1.8 million VCAX. It wasn't this token. It was another token. I can't remember the name of it anymore. What was the token? What was the token? There was a token, and with spec mining, it's a lost cause, right? So I've been burnt before many times, right? Bitcoin interest, I still got a bunch of that. Helping a homeless token, I still got the OG token of that. There's been a bunch of tokens. What was the one back in the day? I can't remember the name. Where I got burned, right? I held on too long, then the market died off, and the product didn't develop into anything because the devs let it go, and the devs moved on to a new project. But there are some projects that, you know, you might get lucky. It's pretty much a luck. It's a gamble, all right? You know, you might mine a bunch of a particular token, and then it pops off, and there's actually volume there to complete the trade, and you make a decent bag. So I think, and so basically what I'm trying to say here is in 24 hours of mining this spec coin, it was a few weeks ago, 48 hours of mining, which when Ethereum was around $40 a day in profit. So let's say $80. With this token, I made $565 in a 48-hour time frame of mining that token because it popped off, right? Cash out. See, I don't think Comcast has fixed the issue yet. I'm not sure. Did you guys just see that buffering just now? That's the second time this stream. They replaced what's called the amplifier. But no, man, mining to me is fun because I like tweaking the hardware. I like testing on, you know, new algorithms. Yes, Script is not a new algorithm. Script is not a new algorithm. X16R is a new, but Ever ProgPal, a variant of ProgPal, was new, and I like playing around with that. Ghostwriter is fairly new, but not you know, it's been around. We've been using it for Raptorium and stuff like that. ETH not new. Curve hash, I think that's a variant of a couple of others. So playing around and seeing how the performance is, you know, for your GPU and finding out, you know, some of that data, some of that information, I like. But the problem is you know, you're taking a chance on some of these products to fall through. So then you're like, you know what? I'm not going to take chances. I want consistent income. Okay, well, right now, if you had 3 rigs, mix Nvidia and AMD rigs, you're still negative. But guess what? You're still earning. That's right. You're still earning that crypto. Now, if you mine that crypto directly and it pops off, more power to you. But if you're mining that crypto and auto exchanging it or exchanging it at a later date in time when the crypto does pop off, more power to you. So it's you're mining crypto while at a negative fiat wise because you believe in a particular cryptocurrency to take off in the future. That it's going to stay, it's going to survive this crazy market, and it will be around a year or two to come. Welcome to mining. Mining Bitcoin at the beginning. Why? Because we believed in Bitcoin. Litecoin's doing really good too. So I wouldn't say mining is dead. It's evolving. It's dormant and it's evolving. We have to evolve. We got to become greener. We got to become better. We got to become more efficient. We got to develop newer devices, ASICs, FPGAs, GPUs, to really make it tangible again, to make it a possibility again. And the market will eventually recover. It might take a few years, but it will eventually recover. Will we get out of this rut anytime soon? Probably not. I'm guesstimating end of 2024, maybe 2025. But it could do a lot sooner than that. Just depends. A lot of people are fearful, and they're rightfully so. They just lost a bunch of crypto. So we'll see. Anyways, I got to get out of here. It's already 12 o'clock. I can run some errands, go see my mom, do some shit. Adulting, because that's what I do. I appreciate some of you guys dropping in at the last minute. Hope you're doing very well. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Be safe. Hang in there. Don't keep your funds on an exchange. Trust no one, including me. Always verify. You can listen to me, but then go make your own informed opinion by doing your own research. And I know doing your own research takes time, which is why people get mad when you say, why are you telling me to do all my own research? That's the reason why I come to your channel. I understand that, but like you want to still verify, right? You don't just watch the news and be like, oh, it's the news, so I trust them and their information's valid. No, because they've been lying to you lately, and you need to make sure that you got the right information. And that's why we're seeing this little pop-ups on Twitter and Facebook, stuff like that, of this information, blah blah blah, check the sources, yada yada. So this verify. Keep your funds in your wallets, not the exchanges or any centralized authority. Cover your ass, cross your T's, dot your I's, and take care. I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget the giveaway link is down. Trust but verify. There you go. Down in the description. You don't have to buy anything, but if you buy a shirt, you will wind up getting some additional points or entries. And somehow, while I'm on my way home, I have to join a video stream to do the giveaway. I don't know. We'll see. But I know my team, my colleagues will be doing it, and somebody will win, at least from me, an A2000 and an XR1 capture card. I think there's another GPU from Red Panda. Go check out their videos for whatever possibility or rewards you would win. But take care. I'll catch you guys in the next one.